Hey guys, so here we are. Capilano is done and dusted, and off we are headed to Whistler. An hour and 30 minutes, but it's gonna take a lot longer, and I'll tell you why just in a moment. Look at on your right, and if you can see this beautiful view, which I'm going to show you right about now. And if you just take a look at it and just think to yourself, this is how it's gonna be for the next 2 hours. So you're not gonna make it there in an hour and 30 minutes. I don't know if you live there, you get used to it, but for us tourists, that was just spectacular. Had to stop along the way. So whoever the driver is driving on this sea to sky highway, now it's called sea to sky because you're going from pretty much the ocean all the way up to the mountains. Very distracted driving because of the views. So please stay focused on the road. Stop along the way if you want to go see, take a look. Don't get distracted with this beautiful view. A lot of these things I asked my passengers to take videos for me because I just did not let the steering wheel go. I had very high profile passengers, kids basically. So we were very careful. I was very careful driving because you can see that, it's a two-lane highway most of the way, and a lot of sharp turns along the mountains. But so be careful when you're driving. Stop if you have to, if you want to admire the views. And here we go. Welcome to the beautiful Chateau Whistler. It's one of the prime properties in Whistler. Whistler now is a world famous ski resort. So summertime, not very busy, so good for us. It wasn't crazy busy. Whistler, the hotel wasn't super expensive, so we got to do a lot of things that we might not be able to do in wintertime. So good thing for us. Not a lot of people, but somehow still packed. This was actually the room, the view from our room. This was a valley, so Whistler is a valley. It's covered in mountains all across, and you have the town in the middle. So when I use this term, a ski resort, people assume that it's only going to be fun in winters. But a place like Whistler, it's a world famous resort, so it's all year round. So you have to understand that it's got something for everyone. So for kids, for adults, singles, couples, whatnot. You just have to go there and see it for yourself, how wonderful it is. So you're not limited to just one skiing. It's just not a ski resort, it's a resort. These places are built for adventure. Next morning, saw a gondola ride. I said no because of heights. Wife said yes because of heights. We're on the gondola ride. Yeah, well, that was kind of obvious. I don't think I have to tell you what happened after. On the gondola ride, going up a very tall mountain. The views are absolutely spectacular. So yes, it is worth seeing it, but it is very scary at the same time. So this is pretty much a ski lift. In the summertime, it's for sightseeing and just some gorgeous views. But you can see all that snow, and it pretty much tells you how much snowfall happens at this place by the amount of snow that is still there despite the scorching temperatures of the day. And I think that's one of the reasons that make Whistler such a world famous resort. It's the amount of snow that falls there, and skiers absolutely, they love it. So if you're an avid skier, this is the place you want to be. I think it would be worth coming here at least once in your lifetime to experience the slopes here. And we came for views, so we got our money's worth. And but there's a little bit of surprise. Now you see that there's another gondola ride. Surprise. Now this one was connecting the mountain we were on top of to another mountain across. So yeah, it wasn't going down like a normal gondola would. This was going across. And guess what we did? Yep, we decided to go on it. Of course we did. So look at that. So this is from one mountain to another. So as a skier, if you want to go to another exciting mountain, I think for them it works out. For tourists, it's scary, very scary. So if you're scared of heights, I can genuinely tell you, this is no joke, do not go on this. Very high, it's absolutely scary. I could not look down. I was sitting in the middle of the gondola, and I asked my friends to make this video for me. So in retrospect, I did not get a chance to properly see it or experience it because I just couldn't. I could not do it. But if you just look at it, and if you have that kind of adventurous streak to you, experience this. And look, we're on top of that. Absolutely beautiful. This was probably my favorite part of the entire trip. This is Lake Alta Vista. It's about a 2 kilometer drive from Whistler. Now this is all glacial water. It's supposed to be very cold, but BC being in a heat dome at that part kind of warmed up the water a little bit. So it got to a point where it was so refreshing that when we would jump in it, we would not feel cold, but we will feel fresh. Now, I also want to remind you that Whistler is just not about relaxing. There's a lot of adventure sports like ziplining and ATV rides all along the mountain. But for somebody like us, a large party with families, we chose not to do it because we wanted to stay close with our kids and enjoy the relaxing atmosphere. Hey guys, 2 beautiful days spent in Whistler. Now heading back to Vancouver. My next video will be the conclusion of this trip to British Columbia. It will show you our drive back to Vancouver along with a stop off at the gorgeous Shannon Falls. I hope you have enjoyed this journey so far with us. Until next time, enjoy this lake and keep on watching.